Greetings, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. Welcome to your reading for 3 by Ama Lightworker. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell and to set it to the all setting. This way, you are going to be notified for all of the activities on this YouTube channel. Remember, these are general readings. If you'd like to have a private consultation with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Listen for your rising sign and moon sign because it will provide you with additional information. And if you'd like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase through Vimeo.com. And for those of you who are interested, the Vimeo link is posted down here below in the show more description box. The first portion of this reading will be an Akashic Records reading, and then after that I will open a few tarot cards to see what additional messages will be showing up for you for the month of October. So now Leo Sun, Rising, and Moon, please allow me to focus on this Akashic Records reading for your sign. Many of you are going to feel full of optimism and hope. A lot of events that you were hoping for to happen, maybe you have been working on it to make it happen, are now going to start to unfold. For many of you, you'll be receiving good news about a job opportunity, a job interview, getting a job placement, or a good news in regards to some sort of a success in your career. There will be something to be celebrated in the workplace, in the work environment. For other Leos, this could represent celebrating some sort of a milestone or reaching a milestone, either in a relationship that you have, in a friendship that you have, or in a love-related relationship, or in your marriage. For some of you, you could be celebrating a milestone in this marriage. Some of you will be celebrating an anniversary, renewing your vows. You'll be celebrating your first date with this person. It could be the anniversary of when you met, okay, for some of you. At the same time, you'll be feeling a little bit nervous or anxious about how everything will go. Some of you during this time have to take a test or an examination. So you are going to be called to test your skills, okay? This will be happening for those of you who are trying to get into a course or a college. There could be some sort of a placement test. For other ones, this could be happening in the workplace where you have to take some sort of a test in order for you to move up to the next stage of your job, to the next stage of your career. I'm also told by the Akashic Records that many of you are going to be looking into gaining a membership or access to a social group, to a club, okay? You are going to be able to connect with powerful people who are very well connected, who have the ability to introduce you to other people, to get you in the club, whether this is a social a social status, an organization, or an exclusive event. And I am also told that you have to deal with banks, the banking system, online banking. There could be some sort of a mishap or some sort of a technical difficulty with an online app connected to money, finances, or to a bank, or it could be one of those apps where you give and receive money. A system that you use will start to be updated. This could be an automatic update happening in your phone, in your iPad, in a computer or a laptop that you use, or maybe your work has certain systems and programs in order. Now they will be updated. So you have to learn to navigate through the new updated system. Pay attention because you will be feeling forgetful. You'll be leaving something behind and you have to go back. For other Leos, you could be running into slight delays, especially if you are traveling or planning to travel. I see some of you complaining about the traffic ahead. However, other than that, I don't see a big deal or any harm done. The trick is to approach every circumstance with a lot of calmness, because it's going to turn out to be not a big deal. Okay, so no matter how embarrassing the situation appears to be, for some of you they're mentioning an embarrassing situation, maybe it isn't. So don't panic, stay cool, stay calm. You are going to be dealing with people who have a tendency to either harass you, people who have a tendency to annoy you, okay, or to irritate you. So again, stay calm. Do not allow anyone, a circumstance, or a person to push your buttons. And I am shown by the Akashic records that your entire life is in the process of upgrading, okay? And they're also talking about an upgrade into your living circumstances. The home where you live suddenly feels better, is functioning better, or maybe energetically it feels more uplifting, okay? Many of you are going to be a lot more sensitive, okay? And you're going to feel of places where you get that good energy from, situations where you get that good energy from, or people that seem to inspire you or motivate you. During this time, it could be that maybe a quote inspires you or motivates you. You read a book, you watch a movie. So it feels like the universe is dropping signals, signs all over you, like breadcrumbs. If you feel a little bit distracted, if you feel that, is this the direction for me to go in my career, in life, in work, in relationships, or in a family-related matter, do not worry. You are not going to be questioning this internally for a long time or wondering, okay, where to go from this point on. You are going to be able to intuitively know how to proceed. You are going to feel connected to your higher self. If you feel that you disconnected a little bit from your purpose, you wish to know what your purpose is, you are going to feel connected again, reconnecting to your higher self. What are you here to do, Leo? I'm sure many of you having success with a podcast, a channel that maybe you have on social media, or a page that you have on social media, having success with a book, a show, an exhibition that you'll be participating, or even attending one. You'll be invited to special events or gala type of events, or events that you have never attended before. If you are creative, artistic, you find yourself among other people who are artistic and creative. If you are a politician or you have an interest in politics, you find yourself around other politicians or other people who have interest in politics. If you are into sports, you are going to find yourself surrounded by other people who are into sports. So it does feel that you are going to find yourself among your peers, among your soul group, among other people who seem to think like you or have the same hobbies, or with whom you can feel, you can see they share the same vibration as you. Your heart is for sure opening up more, okay? You're going to have this feeling that you are now ready to take on the world. You are now ready to take on a new task. You are now ready to take on a new endeavor. You are going to get a lot of support into a work-related circumstance. Some of you are going to feel lucky because maybe some money that wasn't available or accessible before, now it's either going to be approved or it's going to become yours or it's going to be accessible to you again. I also see of you for some reason going through a checkbook, putting your signature. Okay, so I don't know why this specific information show up for you. I'm curious to know, so do leave me a comment down here below. I see a checkbook, and that seems to be important. Some of you are going to be dealing and trading in goods, exchanging services, trading something for something, and it does feel that it's going very well, or trading favors with one another. I also see of you going on Facebook Marketplace, buying stuff from there, listing stuff in there, or even being able to get some items for free. And the Akashic Records are telling me that many of you are going to be looking on eBay, Etsy, Patreon, which is a paid for website. So maybe you used to be on this website a lot more often, or even Amazon. Okay, now you are back to it. You are also going to be looking into affiliated type of services, business deals, or situation. So being affiliated with an organization, a website that sells services or goods, because some of you are going to end up generating some money because you are posting a link, and that link generates some sort of an income for you, or even a commission. Do not get your hopes up when it comes to a relationship that you pretty much know that it's not going to change and it's not going to work, okay? This relationship could be an interpersonal relationship that you have with someone, okay? This could be a friend or with a group of people that you belong to. It's not going to change. It's not going to go anywhere. You have tried everything, okay? And if this is the case, okay, gradually and slowly, you are going to disassociate yourself from this person, this friend, this friendship, or this group of people, thus making a way, okay, making room for a new group of your soulmates to find you, okay? Your soul family to find you. People with whom you have a lot more in common, where you feel that you belong. For those of you who have been having marital problems for a long time, I'm not talking for those of you who are doing very well in love, in your relationship if you have one, or in a marriage if you have one. I'm talking for those of you who you know that your relationship has been on the rocks for a while. You are going to come to an important decision in your mind. You have been thinking, reflecting, avoiding having to make this decision. You are going to arrive to a very good decision, okay, about the status of this relationship. You have done your inner work. You have processed emotionally anything that you need to work. And you could be getting ready now to have that conversation with your spouse, or to proceed with legal papers or the divorce if this is the case. However, I'm also showing of you Leos receiving a proposal. For some of you, this is a proposal for marriage, a business proposal, or a proposal to join a rank of a social status. So suddenly, now you have a certain social standing. So all around it feels that even when to you, it feels like nothing is really happening. There's a huge shift in energy that if it's not visible in your everyday life now, it will be in the next 3 months of your life, because number are going to end up being life-changing months for you, when you're going to have like one lucky event or one lucky encounter after another. Now, I am not done yet. I'm going to open a few tarot cards for you, Leo. But in the meantime, for those of you who would like to know more, please remember that I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, available for download and purchase for those of you who are interested through vimeo.com, through the link posted down here below in the show more description box. So now I have opened a few tarot cards for you, and the first card that I get is the Hierophant, the Pope. This card to me means God listened to your prayers, and now God is answering to your prayers. Help is on the way. This card also means opportunity. It has an emphasis on structures, family, organizations, learning, and higher learning. You are going to receive a blessing. For some of you, you could be having a very vivid dream. And in this dream, you're going to have a sense that someone in this dream is bestowing a blessing upon you. I also hear from a spiritual team that for all of you, Leo, some of you be having a deep transformational experience in power. The next card that you have is the Ten of Wands. And to me, it means carrying 10 of Wands can represent a burden or a wisdom. So you are now able to move forward because you have gained the wisdom that you need. Sometimes it also means brightening your load. And to me, it also means moving up. So you could be moving, okay, to a higher floor. So if you have been overwhelmed, or if you have been doing way too much, you're going to find a way to balance that off so that you don't have to do so much all the time. The next card that you have is career. It has a focus on career, success, and it means that during this time you want to keep your work ideas, your work plans to yourself, lock them away in your suitcase. It also means that during this time, a career advancement is about to happen. You could be coming up with a great strategy in regards to your career or to a business. A business deal could be going very well, could be going through. In a love-related circumstance, it could mean that you could meet a guy through work or your work connections or in a work type of environment. If you are a guy, it means that you end up meeting a woman who seems to have like a strong masculine energy, and she could be very well established in her work or in her career. And sometimes it also means travel, which is interesting because the next card that you have indicates travel, going on a honeymoon, or just having fun. So for some of you, these travels could be connected to your work, having to travel for work on behalf of a business or a company that you work for. And as I mentioned in the Akashic Records portion of that, for some of you could be your second honeymoon, celebrating that anniversary. And for other Leos, this could be your actual honeymoon. You could be communicating during this time with exotic places, faraway lands, foreigners. Some of you be exchanging letters, postcards, emails, text messages. It could be during this time that you could be connected to a whole new group of people or friends who are of a different background than you. Maybe they have a different ethnicity, maybe they speak a different language, or they live in a faraway land. You're going to have plenty of occasions that you are going to find very enjoyable now in October. So it can actually be a lot of fun for all of you. The last card that you have is very interesting because they keep talking about help showing up and God listening to your prayers. So it feels like this card, the Hierophant and the Synchronicities card, seem to carry a very similar message. I will read it to you. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. It is your job now, okay, to notice the coincidences and for you to truly understand that there is a reason why certain things keep happening, why you keep running into certain people, coincidences. Okay, they're going to be deeply meaningful. And the more you notice the synchronicities, the serendipity, okay, the more they are going to increase in your life. It is through these synchronistic events that people, or rather the universe, is sending people your way to help you with anything that you'll be going through. For some of you, it is advisable that you write down your journal, you keep a diary of these signs, dreams, coincidences, or these synchronistic events, because by doing so you are going to increase the flow of that good energy, of that help to happen more often. And for some of you, it is a confirmation that if you are a Leo who has been praying, meditating, maybe you're doing your own manifestation work. Everybody manifests differently. So now you are witnessing everything that you prayed for, everything that you have tried to manifest taking place in your actual life. You'll be dealing with some sort of a change in your daily life, in your daily routine, in your daily practices. I am told that if you had any health-related issues or concern, your health will be getting much better. I see a lot of you working on boosting your metabolism and boosting your or working towards approaching, having a more of an anti-inflammatory approach when it comes to your health and boosting your immune system. So suddenly everything that in your life felt out of order, ideas, feelings, things that didn't function properly, okay, around the house or the workplace, now it feels that suddenly it's been fixed. Everything has a certain system now, and everything is well arranged. So it feels like organization all over. Life suddenly feels exciting, but also well organized. I hope that this is making sense to you, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. For those of you who are interested, that Vimeo link is posted down here below in the show more description box. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit the website www.amalightworker.com. You are going to find contact information and the Vimeo link posted down here below in the show more description box. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you again. Email me for a private reading and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.